Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I am working on 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life series, number 14. This is day number 7. And today I am actually going to be on a plane flying. So I'm hoping that I get this done so that I can upload it before I leave the house. Wish me luck. So today's sketch was created by Tracy England. It is a nice, simple sketch, easy to make your own and easy to embellish in the way that you see fit. I love it. I love how this sketch looks. Thank you, Tracy, for a great sketch to play with. This is going to be a set of photos for my cruise album. You've seen a couple of these layouts, or at least one already. And so these are pictures of the morning that I left the house. And as you can see in that first photo, it's windy and there's snow on the ground. And I'm heading to Miami for a cruise. This is in the airport. This is me waiting for my flight. And so this is going to be in the beginning kind of the cruise album. And so I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. I'm going to get started. I'm using this as my base. Wow, I'm going to have a hard time cutting into that. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So let's get going. I'll be right back. So sometimes the hardest part for me with a new collection that I haven't used is just making the first cut into a pattern paper. So I had already cut into this collection a couple of days ago, so this one wasn't as hard as it could have been. I will say that I would love another piece of this pattern paper. It is stunning. So what you see me doing here is adding that border of rub-ons down there, and that is going to kind of show you where my photos are going to land. Now she had layers of paper behind her photos, and I am layering up these film strips because I love them, and I have finally decided that I need to start using them instead of, hoarding them and collecting them. I have tons of them that are not even opened. So, wow, let's get these used. These make a great anchor point for your photos if you so choose to use them. So that frame, I know I can cut out the pieces in the middle, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it. That frame is the backing to one of the embellishment sets in this collection. I'm going to layer up my photos more in the middle of this layout, and then do a bunch of layering. I will still get an embellishment cluster at that top right, left, and bottom right. And there will also be some embellishments around my layer of photos and film strips too. So I didn't pull out a whole lot of ephemera pieces from this collection. I just pulled out a very little bit because there's so much color and beauty on that pattern paper. I didn't want to take away from that, and I hope that I'm successful in doing that. So I punched out some flower bits, and I'm just trying to decide which ones are going to end up on the layout. Again, I mentioned that I am creating that embellishment cluster on the diagonal between the two, or on the outsides of both photos, just like in the sketch. And then I'm also creating a little bit of layering behind my photos as well. There's a couple of things that I pulled I'm not actually going to use, and that is okay. You can always change your mind mid-process. I pulled out, I think 5 or 6 butterflies. I don't know if I get them all on here or not. Maybe. I get quite a few on here. I put 2 up in that upper left cluster. I put 1 next to my right photo, and then I end up with 2 down on the lower right hand embellishment cluster that I created, and they'll get moved around a little bit. So this is a set of alphas that I bought from Target. I love these. I've got, I think, 3 or 4 packs of them, and each pack comes with 2 sheets, so you get plenty of letters in there. They're great for long titles. You can create a long word, which I'm doing here. Destination is going to be the long word. And I know that they're not straight. They will be straight in the end, I promise. I'm just kind of plopping them down, and I'm fiddling with them as well, hoping to get them straight. I don't quite manage it on camera, but off camera, when I'm doing the glue down process of everything, I do straighten them out the rest of the way. The remainder of this title, I'm going to use a thicker set that I have that I'm trying to bash. I'm bringing that in now, and I'm just using the letters FUN for fun, and I will also use an exclamation mark in this, so that will be my full title. I have set it up so that I can cut down that piece of pink ephemera, which is actually packaging from one of the embellishment sets. I'm going to cut that down and use my Tim Holtz Distresser on that as well for journaling. I decided not to use the dot for the exclamation mark, but I used an asterisk instead, just, for whimsy. So here I am cutting apart this piece of it, like I said, is part of the packaging. 49 Market is really good with packaging. You can always flip it, their front sheets over, and their embellishments and their collections, and there's lots of things that you can fussy cut and use. And so that makes it really easy to use up lots of extra bits and pieces. Now, while I trimmed out that center piece, I am going to save the rest of that because it will make a great tucking piece for another layout at another time. I used this doily on another layout in the past week, only half of it, as you saw. I think that is my Scrapple of Crafternoon on March 10th is where I used the first half of it, and now I'm going to cut it down and use it underneath as an anchor for my journaling spot. All right, I got it done. I am quite happy with this. I just love layering up all of the beautiful 49 Market bits and pieces. You saw me do everything except for the glue down part, and I added foam adhesive under various pieces, including both of these outer photos. I glued down the film strips with my Nouveau Deluxe. It works fairly well with that. Added my journaling, made sure my title was mostly straight. I'm having trouble with that I staying straight, but otherwise this layout is complete. Thank you so much again, Tracy, for the fun sketch to play with. I hope that you like what I did with it. And ladies, there is a playlist in that description box below my video. Make sure that you check out that playlist. There are some wonderful, amazing creators on that playlist who will wow you with their creations for this series. I want to thank you again for being here. You have a great rest of your day. Bye. So I realized during the editing of this video that my March 10th Scrapple of Crafternoon video has not posted yet because it's only the 7th. Welcome to the squirrels in my brain. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.